All right, I'm going to read you a passage from the Fifth Agreement by Miguel Ruiz and Jośe Ruiz. Something told me today to turn to page 123. And you kind of have to read page starting on 121. And I'll get to 123, short pages. So we read you a passage on page 121. You know what? I'll start on 120 because it's all one big ranting, or not ranting, but just a seamless idea. So the adults prepare us to be part of our society. And I can say without a doubt that it's a society ruled completely by lies. We learn to live in the same dream they live in. Our faith gets trapped in the structure of that dream. And that dream becomes normal for us. But I don't believe that they did this with any bad intention. The adults can only teach us what they know. They cannot teach us what they don't know. What they know is what they learned in their whole lives. It's what they believed in their whole lives, right? It's what they know and what they believe. You can be sure that your parents did the best they could for you at the time. If they didn't do better, it's because they didn't know any better. You can bet that they had all kinds of judgments about themselves and that everybody else was judging them too. They lived in a dream of the first attention, the underworld. The dream that we call Hades or hell. They were dead. Or undead. Of course, all these symbols are not exactly the truth. The truth is behind the symbols. It's in the intent or the meaning of the symbols. When religions describe the dream of hell, they say it's a place where we burn, a place where we are judged, a place of eternal punishment. Well, that description of hell is the ordinary dream of the humans. The very same thing is happening in the human mind. The judgment, the guilt, the punishment, and the emotions generated by fear that feels like a fire burning inside us. Fear is king of the underworld. And it rules our world by creating the distortions in our knowledge. Fear creates the whole world of injustice and emotional drama. The whole nightmare that billions of people are living in. And what is the biggest fear in this world? Fear of the truth. Humans are afraid of the truth because we have learned to believe in so many lies. Of course, we're also afraid of the lies that we believe. Truth or fiction. Just having knowledge makes us feel safe. But then we suffer because we believe what we know. And almost everything we know isn't true. It's just a point of view. But we believe it. And we deliver the same distorted messages to our own children. The whole chain continues, and the history of the humans repeats itself again and again and again. Revolution. Long ago, wise people compared the dream of the first attention, Hades, to a marketplace where thousands of people are talking at the same time. Nobody's really listening. We call this the matote. The Toltec call it that, which is a nahuatl, I don't know how to say that word, nahuatl word meaning extreme gossip. These are the old the Mexican Native Americans. In that matote, we use the word against ourselves. And when we relate with other people, we use the word against them. Every human is a magician. And in the interaction between the magicians, there are spells being cast everywhere. How? by misusing the word, by taking everything personally, by distorting everything we perceive with assumptions, by gossiping and spreading emotional poison, black magic. Humans cast spells mainly upon the people we love the most. And the more authority we have, the more powerful the spells. Authority is the power that a human has to control other humans, to make them obey. You can see yourself as a child being afraid of authority. You can also see adults being afraid of authority. Words spoken with authority become a powerful spell that affects other humans. Why? Because we believe those words. If we understand the power of symbolology, we can see where the symbols are taking us. We can see it by the way we behave, by the interaction we have with everybody, but mainly with ourselves. We become possessed by an idea, by a belief, by a story. Sometimes it's anger that possesses us. Sometimes it's jealousy that possesses us. Sometimes it's love that possesses us. The symbols are competing for control of our attention. And in one way or another, they're changing all the time. They're taking turns, possessing us. There are thousands of symbols that want to take their place in our head and control us. And as we said before, all those symbols are alive. And that life comes from us because we believe. That's the message on page 123. So, have a good day. I have faith and believe that you got something from that. So, if you want more, go to hashtag The Awakening Adventurer, and this was The Fifth Agreement by Miguel Ruiz. Check him out. He's one of my favorite authors. He puts everything in a simple way that literally anybody can understand. If you know English or Spanish, great books. And I recommend the four agreements, definitely. So, later, have a great day and night.